You.
Mayor, I actually have two questions.
Yes, Marsha.
The first question is this. During the migrant crisis, you criticized the Biden administration for not giving the city enough money and for not helping you out. Now the Trump administration is trying to claw back as much as $200 million. Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel that two presidents are not understanding the crisis that New York City went through with over 200,000 migrants coming here? And what are you going to do in terms of the Trump administration trying to take the money back?
Well, listen, you fight for New York. I fight for New Yorkers. I made that clear. And one, let's be clear on our math. They're trying to claw back $200 million, and we are fighting for that $200 million. The Corporation Council has already taken actions for that $200 million. We were very clear. We believe that $200 million belongs to us. The previous administration gave us a price tag of handling a national crisis. We are going to fight and state that this $200 million belongs to us. But then let's look at $7 billion. $7 billion we lost in the previous administration compared to $200 million. We're going to fight for every penny. No matter what it is, this should not be carried on the backs of taxpayers. Now, the consistent part of this, we are suing for that $200 million. We're raising our voice for that $200 million. We raised our voice for the $7 billion. Where was everyone else? Why didn't everyone else join us in that $7 billion? You can't critique an administration based on their party. You must critique it based on what the city needs. I did not hear one of my colleagues raise their voice and say it was wrong for the city of New York to have to spend $7 billion. And so that inconsistency is what you should all be asking about. If you're angry over $200 million, why weren't you infuriated over $7 billion? I don't know why we're not asking these folks that. And so not only that, my ask of the Biden administration was secure the borders. If you secure the borders, we can stop the flow from our city. This administration is securing the borders. My ask of the Biden administration is let's go after those dangerous gang members that are creating violent crimes among migrants and asylum seekers and everyday New Yorkers, documented and undocumented. They didn't want to do that. This administration is doing that. Hats off to the Homeland Security Secretary and to Tom over at ICE and others that want to collaborate with us on dealing with criminal behavior. We're clear that we don't deal with those who are dealing with civil enforcement. The city doesn't allow us to do that. But if we got partners on the federal level in all of these agencies that are willing to collaborate with us on criminal behaviors, we say hooray to that. And that's what the Homeland Security Secretary and what ICE borders is doing. And so yes, we are. Corp Council is taking legal action. We're going to fight for every penny, and it's up to the courts to make that determination.
So my second question.
Yes.
So clearly you're in campaign mode with this outfit and with your attack on the fact that people have not been giving you the credit that you're due. But usually when you're in a campaign, you have a specific person that you want to go after who you think is your nearest competitor. So I'm wondering, who are you running against? And who do you think has not lived up to the record that you claim that you have accomplished in the last 3.5 years?
Well, no, this outfit is not campaigning. This outfit is my life. In God we trust. I went through hell for 15 months, and all I had was God. God and my family and those who understood that I did nothing wrong, regardless of the incoming that I received. And so I want to be very clear so people who misunderstand, my faith is real. Go back in the days when that indictment came out and I stood in front of you guys in a rotunda and I stated, my faith is real in God. As a matter of fact, the quote I stated was that I had more faith in God at the time I was in it than I ever did. And so as much as I could say, and not until you were in that type of circumstance, do you understand the impact and importance of your faith. And so when you say, who? I'm running I'm a Democrat running on an independent line. Let them fight it out. Let me see who I'm running against in November. I think all of them are running from their records. I'm running on my record. The housing crisis. go back to the Advantage program that the former governor canceled. The inequities in the COVID. Let's go back to some of the rules and blockage that the others have done. You know, the stuff in Albany, the raise the age, the bail reform. I mean, all these guys got to run. They're running from their record. They're trying to change Brad and defund the police. You know, I don't have to run from my record. I can run on a record. And that's a great feeling. And so whomever comes out of that cloud of individuals, I'll see them in November.